I'm Chip Sparks with Circuit Brief. Let's flash through the latest tech news, and today's cyber headlines are hotter than a DDoS attack during Black Friday. Kicking things off, one of the biggest data heists we've seen in months. The hacker group ShinyHunters is claiming they've stolen a jaw-dropping 1.5 billion Salesforce records. Yeah, billion with a B. The breach allegedly hit 760 companies by hijacking OAuth tokens tied to SalesLoft and Drift. If your sales team lives on Salesforce, you might want to check those logs, because someone else might be too. Meanwhile, over in venture capital land, Insight Partners is sounding the alarm. They're notifying thousands of people after a ransomware attack exposed sensitive personal information. Looks like 2025 is not the year for firms sitting on billions to skip out on their cybersecurity budgets. And SonicWall? They're telling customers to reset passwords immediately. A breach exposed configuration backup files linked to my SonicWall accounts. If you're running SonicWall firewalls, you might want to double down on those credentials now before someone else logs in as you. In international threat actor news, China-linked TA-415 hackers have been secretly using Visual Studio Code's Remote Tunnels feature to spy on U.S. economic policy experts. That's right, our trade negotiations are now under cyber espionage surveillance via code editor plugins. Who would have guessed that dev tools would turn into spy gadgets? Let's talk phishing, because the old-school email lure just upgraded. Microsoft and Cloudflare took down a massive phishing-as-a-service network called Raccoon 0365. This operation helped cybercriminals steal thousands of Microsoft 365 logins by setting up over 300 fake domains. That's the cyber equivalent of building a city full of lookalike banks, and all of them are traps. And we can't ignore the AI arms race in cyberspace. In Brazil, the TA-558 group launched a campaign against hotels using AI-generated phishing scripts to distribute venom rat malware. The target? Travelers' credit card data. So if you've been swiping room service charges overseas, be on the lookout. Also heating up, AI-powered cyber threats are pushing France to tighten up their security regulations. The country is building AI-in-the-loop defense systems to catch machine learning-based attacks. The trend is clear. Automation is becoming both the sword and the shield. Speaking of powerful tools, if you want to stay ahead of the cyber curve, you've got to check out the Ultimate USB version 2.1 from bootableusbs.com. This little beast has 13 categories and 50 bootable environments, everything from hacking and cybersecurity forensics to data recovery, dark web browsing, and even retro gaming. It's the Swiss Army knife of tech. Whether you're a pro pen tester or just love tinkering, this USB delivers. Links in the description. Grab yours today. Back to the news. Scattered Spider, the cybercrime group previously retired, is back at it. They've launched fresh attacks on U.S. financial targets using social engineering tactics aimed at Azure Active Directory and cloud platforms. Their game? Data exfiltration. Their goal? Still chaos. ClickFix is morphing too. This malware strain is now bundling fake CAPTCHAs, sneaky file explorer tricks, and MSI installer lures to drop metastealer. Translation? Even your grandma's habits online aren't safe from infection vectors anymore. And if that wasn't enough, the DOJ just resentenced the founder of Breach Forums, Connor Fitzpatrick, to 3 years in prison after originally giving him just 17 days. Turns out judges don't look kindly on running massive cybercrime marketplaces and hosting child exploitation materials. Good riddance. Before we wrap, if you're still rocking Office 2016 or 2019, Microsoft's putting you on notice. Extended support ends next month, October 14th, 2025. What does that mean? No more updates, which basically makes every Office document you touch a zip file full of vulnerability dreams. That's your Daily Tech Roundup, lightning fast and zero fluff. Chip Sparks, signing off from Circuit Brief, and I'll see you tomorrow.